What's up YouTube? This is Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, bringing you guys another video. Before I get started, I want to remind you guys to hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. I'll definitely have those links in the description below. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's talk tech. Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy Tab S4. It's the newest tablet in Samsung's lineup, and if you're one of those people that likes unboxings, this is not one of those. But as you can see, I got everything that comes in the box. But if you're just one of those people that just likes boxes, I have the box. It is official, it's real. Alright, so starting on my right side here, at the top right, we got our adaptive quick charger or adaptive fast charging charger. Samsung's charger that's equivalent to Qualcomm quick charge version 2.0. I don't know why they don't move up to a quicker standard, but either way, we got to rock with it. You also have Samsung's traditional white Type-C USB cable, USB-A to USB Type-C. Got books and stuff, little reference manual on the back side. We've also got their little SIM ejection tool. So if you really need that, go ahead and rip the books out, throw them away, and get that SIM ejection tool out. Also, you have the new and improved S Pen from Samsung. I can let you know already, I'm liking this a lot. It's bigger, it feels more like a regular pen, and I'm feeling it. And last but not least, we have the little S Pen tip puller along with the set of extra tips that you can pull out. You got a couple hard, a couple soft in there. And the main reason why you're here, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S4. All right. So as you can notice, this looks a lot different than the rest of Samsung's tablets in their lineup right now. It's widescreen. So this, for me anyway, is the way that I'll be using this the most. I'll be using it with Dex, which is awesome. I'll be using it to consume media, YouTube, Netflix, and everything's just gonna look right. You know, we're not gonna be doing that weird 4x3 thing. So off the bat, that's one thing that I like. Let me go ahead and get into the tablet here. All right, so as you can see, this is what it looks like in portrait mode. This makes it a little bit easier. Not that the other tablets were, difficult to use, but this new aspect ratio makes using it in portrait a lot easier to use. It's narrower, you can type easier. I like that. The screen right now is going to be 10.5 inches. It's going to be a resolution of 2560 by 1600. So it's going to be using the widescreen aspect ratio. On the back here, you got a camera and a single flash module back there, Samsung branding. Also some tuned by AKG going on. On the right side, we've got our power and volume rocker. If we can see those right there. Yeah, power and volume rocker right there. Up top, we've got 2 speakers and 2 antenna lines, and also a mic port up there. On the left side, we've got a little bit more going on over here. So we've got 2 little, little grooves for when you dock it into the keyboard dock. You've got your pogo pins for docking into the keyboard dock. It'll actually attach magnetically and power the keyboard. Also, there's going to be a pogo stand, a little charging stand that you can use. You'll be able to sit the tablet in there and it'll just use it to power it. And also has a special mode that it'll go into, sort of make it like a smart display. On the other side, we've got 2 more speakers, another mic. Actually, I'm sorry. This is the other side. So on the other side, we got 2 more speakers, got a headset jack. We also have a Type-C USB port, 2 more antenna lines, and that is going to be it. If you notice, I kind of skipped the front a little bit because this is the first Samsung tablet to not have any buttons on the front. So no home button, no more of that action. You're going to be getting digital buttons here, or software buttons, however you like to put it. But the way around that, Samsung now has, and you can see it lighting up there in the camera, their iris sensor in the top of the screen now. So they'll be using the iris scanning And you also have the option for intelligent scan, which combines face scanning with the iris scan. So that's what I use, but I wear glasses, so it's kind of hit or miss for me. But usually I end up defaulting back to my pen. You know, it is what it is. So first impressions, I can definitely tell you off the bat, I'm liking this tablet a lot. Like I say, for me, the past couple of years, there hasn't been a real high-end widescreen tablet, and that's something that I miss. If you remember the original Galaxy Tab S, it was a heck of a tablet. Came out with the widescreen. It was 10 inches. It had the AMOLED display. It was the perfect media consumption device when it came out. And so I've been waiting for something else to come out like that. The closest thing they've had was the Galaxy View tablet, but that was like 18 inches and low specs and high price. Just a terrible combination, not very portable at all. But this is what I've been waiting for. A widescreen tablet where I can do things that people do with tablets, which is consume media. Like I said, I don't know what people tell you they do with tablets. They're watching YouTube and Netflix though. That's majority of what they're doing with them. So I was excited to get this guy. I've been thoroughly impressed with it. One thing that I had no experience with before, because you always needed the dock or something like that, is Samsung DeX. And I've heard mixed reviews on DeX, but I gotta be honest with you. So far I'm impressed with how well DeX is fleshed out. I haven't done much with it. I've done some tests, and there's some idiosyncrasies I've got to go through to see just how the most important thing about DeX is going to be how it handles Chrome, because essentially on a computer, that's the majority of what you're doing. The benefit of DeX, and the reason why I went with this over the Surface Go, because the Surface Go was a terrible value proposition, and over an iPad, obviously I'm in an Android ecosystem. I've got a lot of apps and things like that I've invested in, so I'm not going to switch ecosystems. But this gives you a real desktop-like experience. As you can see, I have my desktop here. I've got my apps. I can open them up in Windows. It's like I say, it's pretty well fleshed out. It's fast. It's responsive. I've got all the apps that are important to me that I can open up here. I can resize them however I want. I can minimize them. And the beauty of this is I get a Windows-like experience, but I get to use the wealth of apps that are available on the App Store. All of them aren't DeX optimized or whatever, but for the most part, the ones that aren't optimized for DeX haven't treated me too badly. They'll give a little notification, you get a little toaster message at the bottom down here saying not optimized for DeX use, but it'll still open up in the window, and it'll still pretty much function how you expect an app to function. Like if I open up Steam, stuff works fine. There are really no issues, and it's just like using an actual desktop, just combined with the goodness of Android. So I'll do some more testing on that and give you guys some more, just keep you updated on my experience with DeX. Like I said, I get the keyboard Thursday, which is tomorrow. That'll really be kind of the mode that I want to use this guy in a lot and really see how well DeX holds up, because like I was saying before, the Surface Go, it's just, they advertise the $399 version, but for you to get any kind of use out of it, Surface products need a keyboard. Windows is designed to work with keyboards. So you have to get that keyboard, which is I think at least $100. You can go up to 140 or 150, I believe, for the Alcantara Pro keyboard or whatever. And once you do that, you're already at $550. But then the tablet is the worst of both worlds, the way you take it out the box. So the Surface Go comes out the box in S mode. And in S mode, you're restricted to only using apps that are on the Windows App Store, which sucks. Let's be frank about it. The App Store sucks. So you have the option to enable full Windows mode. Problem is, once you enable full Windows mode, you immediately are up against a hardware limit. The hardware on the Surface Go, the $399 version, 4 GB of RAM, the Pentium Gold processor, the internal storage is using the eMMC storage or whatever. Basically, like it's like running your OS off of a micro SD card. It's going to be slow. It's going to be sluggish. 4 gig of RAM is not enough to do anything in Windows. So then you have to go up in price to the next tier, which is like $599 or something like that, starting out. So immediately you're well into the price range of this guy, which is $650. But then you still have to buy the pencil or the pen, which theirs is $100, but this one actually comes with the tablet. And then they're running the deal where you get the keyboard for half off now. So this guy is going to be very, very difficult to beat. Like I said, once you start doing that, if you're looking at the iPad, if you're in the iOS ecosystem, iPad Pro starting out at $650, same exact price. But you don't get the pen. Once again, you have to shell out another $100 in Apple's ecosystem to get that pen, so you're up to $750. Once you add the keyboard on top of that, you know, their keyboard is $160, I believe. You know, so the price starts jumping up very quickly. Not saying that any of these are cheap for this type of solution, but I just think that this one is, you know, kind of it's a true sort of laptop replacement. That's how I feel right now. My initial impression is this can actually replace a laptop, because you do get the flexibility of Android, you get the expandability, micro SD card slot, you do get this desktop-like mode, and like I said, I'm going to test out and see just how extensive this mode is, how well can you use it. But I mean, you actually get, you know, the full suite of Office apps. You know, that's going to come, you know, and be available to you. Yeah, so you got Word, and it's going to be real Word. It's not, you know, going to be dumbed down. So you got that PC, you know, quote PC-like experience, but also you have the, you know, the beauty of Android, the wealth of apps you can use, and you can also go just anytime you want, switch back to real Android. So you're going to get a great tablet experience. You're going to get a great PC experience, and I just have really high hopes for this tablet being a true productivity and entertainment device. But like I said, guys, that's going to be it for my initial thoughts. If you got any questions, concerns, comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you and I'll keep you updated. But until next time, guys, peace.